And we're back right into the draft, and we're gonna see what's gonna be happening in round 2 between Triple Strike and White Wolf. How do you think it's gonna be today, Sig? Or this game, Sig? Nar ban. I'm surprised we're not seeing any target bans from the last game so far. Then again, there wasn't too much trouble that they had. It seems like that they were able to hold their own with everything, but we might need to. I'm hoping that we see a little bit of target ban so that we see some more different players. I mean, different champs. Excuse me. But as for right now, it's more of the same so far.
And that's probably because these are target bans. Here's the first fresh ban. We do see Zerath banned on the side of White Wolf Gaming. I guess they're trying to pick Ace out, make sure that he doesn't get those comfort picks. We'll just have to see what happens from there.
I shall endure.
Interesting ban from Triple Strike.
I think they're trying. Either they've got some inside information, or Ace is trying to show I'm comfortable on whatever you want me to play.
Indeed. A little bit of mind games in the ban right so far. I think White Wolf might need to be a little bit careful. Hopefully it doesn't shake them too much. I mean, they're a wolf.
A delicate creature, the wolf. Actually, the first animal to ever successfully play League of Legends. We do see Cho'Gath coming in on the side. I'm too much for myself, man. I'm that wonderful. We do see Cho'Gath coming down on the side of White Wolf Gaming. Then we see Xin Zhao and possible Darken pick on the side of Team Triple Strike, Aatrox. We'll just have to see if that goes down. I don't know if it will. I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Interesting for some games that I've seen him in. He's still a very strong. Nope.
Okay, it was a troll. Oh, I've probably seen George Washington more than I've seen Aatrox in League of Legends right now.
For sure. Interesting champion to play right now. He's not from what I know, he's not as great as he used to be, but still pretty strong and capable, I'll say, in the right hands.
Late game with attack speed, he's hard to answer. Caitlyn does come in on the side of White Wolf Gaming, so that's incredible reach on both sides in terms of ADCs. We are on the edge of our seat waiting for this next pick from White Wolf Gaming.
Karma pick from White Wolf. Strong pick.
We've seen her banned consistently in these first games we've seen. This is the first game where she's been chosen and not banned out. So I hope this plays out for him. I'd love to see her more in the LCUS.
For sure. Looks like that White Wolf is looking for that reach with that Caitlyn pick as well. You just said that as well, but... Oh, Rise pick.
Definitely a hyper-mobile champion. I think that's going to be the theme for Triple Strike this game. Incredible mobility. Rise is going to be able to come into that bot or top lane like lightning. It's going to be difficult to manage.
Indeed. Especially with that ulti. You don't know where he's going to pop up from.
The weak fear the shadows.
Kayn ban. Incredible. Very talented choice to ban that. Talented choice. I like my adjective choice there. Probably a mispick on my part. I might ban that word next time.
Pardon me, everybody.
We do see King of the River coming down. He was banned.
Interesting ban. We haven't seen too much of Tahm Kench in these games so far.
It's got to be a targeted ban. Sona coming down as the 5th ban for Triple Strike. Definitely a meta pick to ban. I don't know if it's targeted, but meta is definitely in favor of Sona right now.
They do not want to deal with that Nautilus again. I think Odin was a little bit too much for them.
I I probably would have made the same choice. It was incredibly difficult to deal with the amount of CC and tankiness he provided that team. But Renekton might be another answer to that. Incredibly tanky, incredible sustain, and still able to deal high impact damage.
Going with the Yorick again.
That was a smart pick in the first game, and I think it's going to pay off in this one too.
Sure, now that he doesn't have to deal with a big autonomous robot with a hook, maybe he'll be a little bit more safe.
Renekton does have to get a lot closer, and he's nowhere near as tanky. So this may play out differently in favor of the top lane for White Wolf Gaming.
Indeed. Alright, Mr. Pig, what are you going to pick?
I do like the Nami pick. Incredible health, good poke, good healing, just great all around. And Braum coming in to possibly counter that. Similar comp, incredible poke and mobility for Triple Strike with unmatched team fighting for White Wolf Gaming. That Nami is going to provide incredible stability that wasn't there in the first game.
For sure. We do have a lot. Nami and Karma with the heals for Team White Wolf. That's going to be beneficial for them as well.
I'm also excited because that's a Karma mid. I want to see that play into Rise and see exactly how that pays off.
Indeed. I've seen stranger things in low games. And I do have to say, I do have a little bit of spite for Nami going in top lane against my Pantheon, and that was, thought it was going to be an easy day, apparently not. Definitely thinking about uninstalling after that day.
Oh, I think I probably would have broke my computer if that turned out that poorly. I am sorry to hear that. My condolences, thoughts, and prayers. Everybody, type R. R's only for respect for my caster here, Nickel.
More like RAP. But anyways, yeah, not a good thing for my sanity that day. Anyways, we got the spectator delay coming our way. Yeah, I needed a little bit of haterade for after that game. Jeez. Okay, I'll stop. Stop talking about that. Only fun.
Please don't. Please don't. We're paid by the phrase, so just keep going. Longest 2 minutes and 23 seconds of your lives, as we do tick down on the spectator delay. While we're monopolizing time, Nickel, let me just go ahead and ask. This game, I need you to make a definite pick. Cards are on the table. Are we looking at White Wolf Gaming to pull ahead and make this 1-1, or Triple Strike to end the set 2-0?
I would like to see White Wolf dig themselves out of their graves, but I do think that Triple Strike is going to come with 2-0 right here. You did say that Renekton has a little bit is not as tanky as York, but I feel like if he's with Odin being the player that I know he is, he's probably got something up his sleeve with Renekton. And especially against a York that he already knows how Prowler uses him, he might be a little bit in trouble for that. Especially if they're able to make sure that he's not able to do any rotations. The Karma versus Rise, you said it yourself, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen there. I'm not really sure exactly what's going to happen. I feel like that's just going to be a lot more of a poke fest and a poke fest. Farm fest and a poke fest. Sorry, everybody. But, we'll see what happens there. And then the Tristana Braum pick from last game, we saw exactly what those guys were capable of. We're going to see how White Wolf counteracts that. All in all, I feel like it's going to be an interesting game. Any thoughts so far on your end as well, Sig?
I agree with you on 99.99% of everything you said, but I think the major decider in this is going to be within the first 15 minutes in terms of objective control. There's a major damage differential on the side of Triple Strike. They're going to be able to put down the damage from that Rise with his incredible team fighting, Tristana with her incredible reach. Renekton, he is a silent killer. He goes from 0 to 60 incredibly fast. The damage is going to be on their side that I do not think that White Wolf Gaming is going to be able to keep. But that being said, every single champion on Team White Wolf has CC. They're going to be able to monopolize the stuns, the slows, and the mobility of Triple Strike to a level that's going to impede their play where the damage might not matter. So we're just going to have to see what happens.
Indeed, and we are getting into the loading screen right now. Let's see who wins the skin war for this matchup. Not gonna see any love stories for like last game. Ooh.
I don't know. In all of my fan fiction, I always put Braum with Tristana. So it could be. We do have a question in chat. We do have, do you guys like Zoe? I like Zoe about like I like a bullet to the head. And she's probably the closest thing to a bullet in the head I'll ever come. I think she has a stupid amount of CC. That sleep is just the most annoying thing on earth. And it's very difficult to pay attention to where her poke's coming from. So, do I like her? Yes. Do I want other people to play her? No. Personal.
I'm gonna have to agree with you 100% on that one. I'm gonna give you the full 100 on that.
Full hundo.
Full hundo. And
Hundo on the rundo while we head to the Rivo. Oh, that was terrible, Justin. Uninstall Twitch. There we go.
30 seconds in, it looks like that we're going to be seeing a little bit. I thought they were going to go for the invade, but nope, we're seeing, oh, top lane. Trying to see a little bit of vision in there, see if they could possibly do an invade, but it looks like that defense from white, excuse me.
Ooh,
All
ping
the pings. We get it, guys. You see them.
I think they're trying to make sure everyone knows that Rise is there. I think people not watching the stream know the Rise is there at this point.
Indeed. Oh boy. This would be one of the times I wish I could talk to these guys.
I think they're making sure everyone keeps away from the Nexus at this early part in the game. I can understand that call. Whoever's calling the shots for Team White Wolf is definitely doing a good job right now. Little known fact, my favorite pro tip from Faker, if you're in need of 50 gold, take the Nexus. So, gives you 50 gold right at the end of the game.
Not sure how that's going to help them out so much at the beginning of the game, but...
well, that's where you're short-sighted, Nickel. You got to think big picture.
Well, if we're thinking big picture, I always remember the perfect advice that I got from my high school football coach. Now, football, when you're on offense and you're going against the defense, they're either going to go to the left, they're going to go down the middle, or they're going to go down the right. And I think that applies to League of Legends as well.
I don't think I could have put it better myself. I wouldn't have the words. We do see some exchanges in the top lane as Renekton's going in heavy on this Yorick. That Sustain's able to keep him in this pressure situation right now. Continual farming in the mid lane with some early aggression in the bot lane. Nami able to throw those Qs out.
Got a lot of poke going on, and like you said, it looks like Renekton is having a little bit more of a fine time in the top lane so far.
Just able to stay in lane forever. As long as he manages his cooldowns, it's very difficult to chunk down a Renekton in a trade.
Exactly.
More continual harass in the bot lane as we do see those exchanges in CS. Everyone's playing very safe though. Looks like Zin's out looking to go in. Doesn't have vision on Cho'Gath in the jungle right now, but he's going to set at the blue buff. We might see him going in, and he's going in. He went in, throwing down the combat. Cho'Gath get knocked up. We do see him blow the flash, so you get something out of that exchange.
A little bit of something. Zinzao just showing he's no pushover. A little bit more even in the top lane now. Renekton a little bit of trouble. No
we do
trouble
see
with
Karma
CS
go
so
in
far.
for this. Does line the stun. So we do see exchange stun in the mid lane. Karma not wanting to end the aggression as she does have the upper hand on Rise both in health and mana.
Yorick might be going in to do a little bit more damage. Goes for the flash. Ooh.
And Renekton's able to E out of there to slash and dash his way out.
That would have been poor placement for the Renekton. Safe to walk out though.
Zinzao is coming up. It is not warded, so Yorick does not know about his location. Prowler might be in trouble right now.
He's just waiting there so far. Waiting for the opportune moment.
with Renekton's Call the Weak, in this situation, he would want to have lower health than Yorick so that he can land the stun.
This is true.
We do see Cho'Gath babysitting the bot lane, but he does decide to leave once he realizes the kids are safe.
Just make sure you're always watching your kids, everybody. Or at least know where they are.
It's 9:20 on the East. You know where your children are. Hopefully watching this stream, folks, because we got some exciting plays going down. More continual Q harass coming down from the Nami, like a kindergarten teacher who could just not be bothered. We do see some continual poke. Raz having a difficult time. Right now,
Cho'Gath going to the bot.
he is up in CS, though, so he is managing using that CS appropriately.
Can we see the Braum go down? Flashes out. Arcane goes for the flash to try to get the last hit, unable to confirm it. Unable to walk away.
They didn't get much outside of flashes, but that still matters. And Braum didn't go back, so we could see the dive.
Yeah.
Cho'Gath did leave.
A little bit careful here. He thinks he's safe under tower, but that tower sometimes cannot be your best lifeline.
Well, one trap, one headshot, and a W from Caitlyn, and he's just out of luck. Xin Zhao is coming down. Looks like he might be looking to invest. That Caitlyn is a very solid target right now. She's pushed up very far, low on the mana. Rise, rotating top. See if they can deal with this Yorick and finally get first blood. 6 minutes into the game. Looks like they might get it, folks.
And first blood goes to Renekton. Flash out from Ace to get away from those Yorick minions.
We see an early 1k gold lead in favor of Team Triple Strike, looking to continue the dynamic play they showed in the first game.
Indeed. Renekton able to see that vision. Try to get rid of it. That Braum able to get the health back, and we're just sitting down in top bot lane still.
TP coming in with Xin Zhao coming along the flank. And he whiffed that. It might have been intentional, showing his dominance in the jungle. Renekton is rotating down. We don't know what's getting ready to happen here, folks, but it's going to be exciting. Oh, getting vision. That's what he's doing. Taking out our river friend, the Scuttle.
Yeah, poor Scuttle. Getting eaten by a big crocodile, or alligator, whichever he is.
Ah, rip in peace, Scuttle.
Just more of the
Blue
same
buff
right
is going to go over to Raz right now, making sure his mid lane is able to compete. And we do see, with Team Triple Strike, them converging on the bot lane with little idea because lack of vision. TP coming in, not TP, but the Raz ultimate.
Rise
Is going to land the stun on Nami.
with that damage output. Unable to capitalize on it. Rise might be in a bad place. Team
Looks
Triple
like this was
Strike.
countered expertly. Rise realizes he's not getting out, so he's trying to take someone with him and was not successful as Nami survives. Headshot coming in. Braum, expert job with the shield to block that damage out. Does tax the last of his mana, though, so I don't know if he should be sticking around for this.
Looks like that team White Wolf is going to get a free dragon on their hands. Nice counter from Team White Wolf on that. Very well done.
Expertly managed.
Odin wants to get some... Ooh.
Oh, Yorick with the flash play there. Incredibly well done. We do see the gold lead start to even out. Triple Strike still has a slight advantage, but now they're down to Drake, so it balances out if you ask me.
They might need to go back and figure out what their plan of attack is. That was a little bit of a poor play on their end for the bot lane invasion, but I feel like that they're going to be able to pull themselves out of it, but we'll see. Again, still too early to see what to say what's going to happen in this game.
No, both teams have done an incredible job of maintaining a balance and making sure that every tit is met with a tap.
Dude. Right. Everybody just doing a little bit of reset, get their CS, calm down a little bit, make sure that their mind's in the game.
Rise is going in for that aggression against Karma.
You need to be careful there. Kind of whiffed it a little bit on that, but able to come take. Ooh.
Oh,
Have a
and the
gank in
dive
top
on
lane.
Renekton. He throws down the ultimate, trying to get that
Renekton.
damage in so he can escape. Don't think he will, as the kill goes to Cho'Gath.
Yeah, that Renekton might not just be tanky enough to sustain that top lane as much as he wants to. Fortunate for Team Triple Strike.
Yeah, again, I think he was definitely a team fight choice, because in a 2v1, he's really, I don't want to say it's difficult, but outside of tower, it is difficult to maintain.
True. Looks like we're
Xin Zhao is on the outside of the top lane. Looks like he's moving in, trying to stop this aggression towards the top tower. Under tower taking a whole bunch of damage. Yeah.
That Yorick is no pushover for sure.
No, not at all.
Yeah, bot lane, just a little bit more of the same, folks. Team White Wolf in a better position than Team Triple Strike so far. Ooh, that slow might be the death.
And the stun. Oh, and we do see the tidal wave come out. Knockout from Braum. Triss does get the kill on Caitlyn, and they are working to finalize the kill on Nami. Looks like they will get that. Looks like that pushes it back to a 1k gold lead in favor of Team Triple Strike.
Well done for those guys. Now they get a little bit of free reign in the bot lane. It doesn't look like that they're going to really retaliate anything from that. Get some free tower damage. Not a lot happening
Braum looking to just soak it up. I don't know what's going on here, folks. I guess that was a play called on his end. Not leaving that situation. We'll have to check in with the players after this match, see what that thought process was there.
Not even able to get a tower from that. Ooh, Xin Zhao might be in a little bit of trouble.
He was able to make it out in time.
Yeah. He's Team Triple Strike in a little bit of trouble here.
Looks like Braum is just setting up there. We'll have to see how this plays out, folks. Tonight is definitely a night for technical difficulties. He is back, though.
Renekton giving a little bit of a laugh, show that he's still in the game.
Fight over blue buff in the top side jungle. In red side jungle, that is. Looks like they might be able to catch that Tristan out, but she is able to E out of there in time. Cho'Gath using the jungle berries to escape expertly, and they are going back in on Braum, who is caught in the knockup, trying to lay down that damage. Xin Zhao dives in. Nami knocks, oh, and the flash out, but it was not enough. Karma able to secure the kill for Team White Wolf Game.
We're on their end. They're going to try to hide under tower to make sure. Cho'Gath just trying to get rid of vision. Trying to go in on it, maybe? Doesn't look like it.
They're in a position where White Wolf could definitely collapse on that bot lane, but I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, not yet so far. They might be in a little bit of trouble. Tristana and Braum is having a little bit more trouble than last game for the bot lane. With that.
I think this ultimately comes down to the sustain that Nami's providing. She's able to keep both of them in lane at a very long time. Kind of trade exchanges that happen just don't matter. Oh, flash from Nami as she does land the knockup. We do have Xin Zhao there to try and compensate. 3v3. Cho'Gath does take down Tristana. Caitlyn taking down Braum as we see Xin Zhao trying to walk out of this situation. Expertly played by Team White Wolf Gaming. As the global team fight continues, as Yorick is able to take down Rise for the ace.
It looks like they're just going to take down top and bottom. Got a little bit of rain there.
And we do have Ocean Drake up now.
Feels good when you have control over the map.
Definitely, and that's just what they asserted. In the past 2 minutes, they've taken down 3 towers. Aggressive play by Team White Wolf.
And a free dragon a boot. Can help them out. Pardon me again. Alright.
Rise might be looking to go in. He is caught trying to get down that base damage. And Zenzao doesn't. Zenzao makes the intelligent move of backing out. I don't think going in that situation would have been best.
Sure. Seems like that triple strike is trying to be too aggressive, in my opinion. They really need to evaluate how they're going to be engaging the team. Because it seems like that they're just kind of, well, losing, without lack of a better word, losing it at this point.
They're used to the. Sometimes you have to disengage from the prior game. They're now 5k gold behind. 3 towers behind, 2 drakes behind. It's not looking well for Team Triple Strike. On top of all that, White Wolf did just get Rift Herald, so their pushing potential is doubled.
For sure. Yeah, they might be in a tight spot for this game. Any advice so far from Triple Strike on your end, Sig?
If I were in Triple Strike shoes right now, I would definitely be looking for team fights. They may be behind in gold, but they have incredible potential between the Tristana, the Braum, and the Rise. So that would be what I'd do. But I'm also a bronze player, so I don't know if I would count me as gospel. Cho'Gath is going in on the Zenzao right now. He does smite to try and regain some health. He looks like they are going to continue this on. Does turn into a team fight. And he does go in, dies to the Caitlyn. Braum gets the knockup. Tristana trapped in the Baron pit. And she is locked on. And Renekton is able to catch the headshot, but not at a loss as Braum does go down.
Oh boy. And that seems to be what Triple Strike is also having a problem with so far. They're just getting picked in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That team fight probably should have been avoided with the Rise being your heavy damage dealer right now in the bot lane. But I understand the split push, and they are closing the gold lead because of it. So it might be a smart play. We'll see how far he pushes it. We do see Caitlyn take down Renekton as they take the tier 2 mid lane tower. And the top tower does go down for Yorick as he pushes in to break the shell, taking the inhib tower in the top lane.
Do we have Rift Herald up there too? Yeah, boy.
All of this within 5 minutes, Nickel. Incredibly exciting.
Gee.
And Rise is just going unanswered. He did push down 2 towers during that exchange.
But what's it worth so far? I mean, we have top lane all the way pushed through, inhibitor down. Have everybody invading the base so far. This might turn out bad for Team Triple Strike.
They are now 9k gold down. I don't know if it was the best split push, but they committed to the decision. We do see right now White Wolf has backed out. Mayax has done an incredible job this game. I would say that they definitely deserve a pat on the back with the incredible heals and crowd control they provided during these team fights.
Seems like the Team Triple Strike is just trying to group up in the mid lane. That might be their best interest so far.
Well, if anyone's going to win a duel right now, Renekton would be a good choice to keep in that top lane to make sure that they don't get pushed in. But it looks like they might be collapsing. Or, well, they're still working towards it. They're going in on the Caitlyn, who might get out with the T. She is going to be able to recall in time.
I saw it taking damage there.
Most definitely. Very interesting, that interaction in the game, the way it happened.
That might have been the pick that they wanted so far. That would have been a great pick for them. Fortunately, Seems like
would've
the
been
game
good.
did not want him to get it.
No, and they did trade a Rise Ultimate for that, so I don't know if that didn't pay off for him at all.
Indeed. That's the name of the game sometimes.
Now, we do see no real objectives being pushed right now as the teams prepare, set up their vision.
Do have Baron coming in 10 seconds. Looks like the vision so far is pretty bare, but Team White Wolf might be fixing that so far. Team Triple Strike might want to go in on there and make sure that they're not taking Baron right under their noses.
They have vision on the Yorick. The fact they don't have vision on the Cho'Gath means that you're right. They need to start establishing that vision, which right now is not happening. Rise is split pushing. He is going up against Yorick, trying to stop that push, because Yorick is just a pushing machine.
Rise thinking a little bit better of it, just going to mid lane to help everybody out. Braum alone in the jungle with the whole team, not the whole team, most of the team. Thanks for going for it. Renekton's now going in bot.
Yorick completely ignoring Renekton, just going in for the push. We do see Team White Wolf Gaming going for the Baron, but they are not being ignored. Team Triple Strike is ready to go in and engage and counter this Baron. We do see the Qs coming out from Cho'Gath, trying to make sure... Oh, early smite from Cho'Gath to restore that health. And... late contest from Chaos X. And he does secure a kill on Xin Zhao on top of securing the Baron. We are at a 10k gold lead in favor of White Wolf Gaming right now. Team Triple Strike not showing the continued success that they had in the first game.
Not
White
at
Wolf
all.
showing their incredible ability. Not a team to be ignored.
Seems like that they are perfectly comfortable with just going into their opposing teams' base and just able to show their strength so far. Baron with them, I don't blame them. Not much. Triple strike. This might be a little bit painful to watch. Hurts your eyes, younger viewers.
We do see the team fight going to continue, fighting their game and their lives. We see Caitlyn take down Renekton as the first casualty of this team fight. The pokes continue going down. Rise, thinking we would get Caitlyn, but he does not. She's able to get out and heal up incredibly quick. Braum securing the kill on Karma as Caitlyn secures the kill on Rise. Looks like White Wolf Gaming might be pushing towards their first win of the split as they continue pushing forward. Tristana taking down Yorick, but not to die, for a double kill for Caitlyn as she takes down Tristana and Braum. As we are going to see this game wrap up, White Wolf Gaming making this a 1-1 game, 1-1 set. Nickel, tell me, what are you feeling right now?
Not what I thought I was going to be feeling. I thought we were going to see a perfect game from Team Triple Strike, but that just was not the case. Unfortunately for them, it just seemed like that they weren't able to hold their own with their way their team comp was. I mean, it was kind of a little bit sad for some of the picks that were being taken on by them. And like you said, what they really needed to do was get those team fight potential going on. And even then, the couple times that we saw a full team fight going on, they just could not hold their own. Team very well done on both teams, but Team White Wolf was able to take the win for themselves. Now we get a 1-1 split.
And incredibly well done. Folks, we really appreciate you sticking with us during the second game. Nickel, I think you're going to be continuing on for the next sec. Am I correct?
For sure, yep.
And I'm going to be departing you folks. Thank you for listening to me. As painful as it is, I'm sure you'll make it.
Alright. Gonna have a quick stop again, guys. I got some music up on the way for you. Don't go anywhere.